All right, guys, I'm sitting here in Melbourne with Jay Corbett. Jay Corbett's a Irish passport holder and he's a Sparky. Jay, pleasure to meet you, mate.
You too.
And thanks for taking the time to have a chat with the Down Under Centre. Jay, just firstly, why Australia?
Why not Australia? Like, you look at the pictures when you're back home, you see the Opera House and all the beaches and that, and it's a fantastic place to be. Me and four of my friends decided we'd do South America first and then end up in Australia and spend a year there, but we loved it that much that actually all still here at the minute.
Well, all four of you are still here?
9 years later.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Mates, 9 years later. Wow. What's happened in those 9 years?
A lot's happened in those 9 years. I've got a lovely little family now, 3 kids. Wouldn't change anything for the world. It's just so good, and the lifestyle for those kids, it's great.
Fantastic. Mate, how did you obtain your electrical registration? 9 years. Have you been an electrician here for 9 years?
So I've done my apprenticeship back home in Ireland. Qualified probably 2 years over there, and then decided when we came over here, done a bit of research before we left. They said our licence is recognised over in Australia, but then when we got here I found it very hard to find work. No company would take you on without being registered.
Okay.
A few months to get in touch with the unions over here for somebody to give me a definite answer and send me in the right direction. I actually had to go through old friends and Irish guys who've actually done what I've done.
Okay. And how long would that have taken, mate, from the time when you started to getting your registration?
It took probably at least 6 months.
Wow, okay. Yeah. And did you find work in that 6 months, or you were just working and doing something else?
I got my trade recognition of Australia after going through trying to find out how to go about doing it. But then after that, the boys set me in the right direction.
It's good to hear you got there in the end. What about difference in work from Ireland to have you just worked in Melbourne, or have you worked other places of Australia?
Just in Melbourne.
In Melbourne. What's the difference, mate, between whereabouts in Ireland are you from?
Dublin.
You're in Dublin. So what's the electrical? How's it different?
It was great back home as well, but I would say the rewards over here are far better. The money's a lot better. The conditions are a lot better. You're looked after really well. Mm-hmm. If I had the choice, I'd definitely pick Australia to be an electrician.
Okay. Just going back a step, you said the conditions and everything, and you're getting looked after. Are you domestic, commercial, industrial?
Industrial.
You're industrial. Yeah. Okay. So are you working in town?
Mainly in around the city and that, but lots of schools and hospitals all around Melbourne.
Fine. And is there, how are you finding the site work? Are you with the union, obviously?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So that's RDOs on the...
so you get every second Monday off, pretty much.
Every second Monday off. I love telling that at the seminars, that. So you're choosing every... Wow, that's incredible. And obviously you're comfortable with the pays that electricians getting, probably the highest paid trade in Australia?
It's great. At the minute, the current electrician's on $45 an hour.
And that's salary? That's
yeah.
Oh, wow. And then you've got your
and you've got bonuses
super.
On top of that, super, travel.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. Good. Mate, obviously there's a difference in climate as well, Dublin to Melbourne. And Melbourne gets a bit of a winter, but you do like working outdoors in the Australian.
Yeah,
it doesn't get too hot for you?
Sometimes it does get too hot, but lucky enough with the union, there is a cut-off.
What's that cut-off, mate?
Hits 35 degrees, you get to go home, pack up the tools and go home.
So if it hits 35 degrees at 12 o'clock, that's
no matter
it.
What, many a time we've gone to work and 9:30, it's hit 35 degrees. Pack up and go to the beach.
Yeah, well, Melbourne's my old town, mate. Being a plumber, I did a few jobs at the unions. I used to love that. Do the boys still walk around checking their phones for the weather?
Everybody's telling each other, what's it at now?
Yeah, fantastic. Mate, 9 years, obviously. What do you miss about Ireland?
Big thing is family.
Yep.
Love Ireland as a place. It's great. Full of good buzz there, but family is the big thing.
Yeah, I bet.
Only you could move the family over here, it'd be great.
Oh, you've got a nice little young family here growing, mate, so congratulations on that. Mate, any advice you could offer any electrician looking to head to Australia?
The main thing I'd say is watch out for those swooping magpies.
Magpies. The magpies are a bird for those who don't know, and they do swoop.
The main thing is enjoy it. It is a bit scary leaving trade that you have back home and going overseas and working with it, but with the conditions over here, and if you can get somebody to help you out, go through an agency or whatever it is online, there's lots of things that help, because when you get over here, if you don't know what to do,
yep,
it takes a long time to get work.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we're all about, the Down Under Centre, so we can hopefully point people in the right direction. And thanks heaps for taking the time out to explain a little bit about, the honest truth about your journeys through Australia and what you've done. So thanks very much, Jay.
Pleasure.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Wes.